Stu.com again, and welcome back to my channel. This morning it's 4:30 a.m. and I'm at the Marina Barrage, the race site for the Lazada Run Singapore 2023. So this is the inaugural Lazada Run Singapore taking place, and it's a finale of the regional Lazada Run series. So I am taking part in the 21-kilometer run. So there's a 5K, 10K and a 21K category. So like the 21K flags off at 5 a.m. in the morning. Okay, so it took about 10 minutes to drive down the Marina Gardens Drive because of pretty bad traffic. The road was partially closed because this was the start point of the run, but I made it at 4:15 a.m. and here I am at the barrage. It's already 4:30 a.m. in the morning and I'm currently making my way to the starting line. So in a few seconds, I'll be joining the crowd at the start line. So I'm looking forward to the race and to see what it's going to be like. It looks like a pretty big crowd of runners, and there are some local and regional elites taking part because the prize money is apparently going to be pretty good. This is the baggage deposit area of the Lazada Run, and it is on the way to the start point. So I'm looking forward to a good race, and let's see how it turns out. So I will see you at the finish. I am heading to the start line now, so see you in a little bit. We walk past the Gardens by the Bay MRT station on the way to the start. It is quite a bit of a walk, but unfortunately the Gardens by the Bay MRT station was closed, so I couldn't dip in for a quick toilet. I reached the start area and it is already pretty crowded with about 20 minutes to go until the flag off time. There are already quite a lot of runners who are eagerly waiting for the race to begin. Everybody is anticipating and in very high spirits, looking forward.
Good morning! Good morning to you all! Good morning, ladies! Good morning, gentlemen! Good morning to you! Look at that, a full pink ensemble! You look beautiful! Good morning, good morning, good morning! Good morning, guys! Set the watches, make sure you got the right times! Good morning!
Okay, at 5 a.m. we have finally been flagged off and we are ready to go. I start running and I'm looking out for the 2-hour paces up ahead of me. I find them and I overtake them. We are about 6 kilometers into the race and I see the distance marker and the hydration station up ahead. They are very well stocked. So Lazada is an e-commerce platform for shopping, and they have kept in line with this theme throughout the run with promotions and discounts on the distance markers. Second half of the race, running down East Coast Park.
Last 4 km, so we are exiting ECP and heading back the last stretch. Almost there. Tayo. 加油 Justina! Yeah, so chill, so chill, so chill.
加油加油！要到了，德波快点开，快点！ 1 hour, 55 minutes and 43 seconds. That is our finish time. We are done with the Lazada run, 21.1 km. And here is my race recap. Today I have completed the 21.1 kilometers at the Lazada run 2023. So this is the first ever Lazada run series to be taking place in Southeast Asia, and the Singapore event was the finale. So the 21 km race was pretty smooth, flagging off at 5 a.m. and we ran a pretty scenic route around Marina Bay first, and then we headed into East Coast Park for the second half of the race before returning to Marina Bay. So there was some very slight inclines along the route, but nothing very challenging. So I would say I pretty much enjoyed the run. It was quite humid at the beginning in the first few Ks, but once we got to East Coast Park, there was some wind. So it got more breezy at this point and felt a lot more pleasant to run. Well, I would say the hydration points were pretty good and pretty well stocked. So about half of them were serving 100 plus isotonic drink and the other half were serving water only. All the hydration was definitely cold and refreshing, which was really nice. Overall, I didn't have too much issues with the route visibility, despite the fact that it was like pretty dark as the sun had not yet risen throughout my race. What I really liked was that they put ramps like on the areas whereby there were staircases and stuff. Like for example, when we had to climb the stairs in front of the Marina Bay Sands to go over the bridge, there was actually a ramp there so that we did not have to watch our step or risk like tripping over the stair. So the ramp was definitely a very nice addition. So after finishing the Lazada run, we were ushered to the welfare area to collect our finisher entitlements, which included a can of 100 plus, a bottle of water, a banana, as well as our finisher t-shirt and medal. This is what the area looks like. So I'm quite thirsty and I need that 100 plus. It was a pretty smooth race and everything went quite well and I enjoyed the run. It was a pretty steady pace for me, like running at roughly about 5:20 to 5:30 pace throughout the run. So yeah, I finished in about 1 hour 55 minutes. And the race results came out very fast as well, within less than 2 hours of us completing the race. So this was very efficient and punctual on the part of the race organizers. Generally, I would say this was definitely one of the better runs that I have taken part in Singapore. I always enjoy catching up with friends and familiar faces in the local running community after a run. So these are my main thoughts and improvements on the race. One improvement that I can definitely make was that there were not enough toilets at the start area. There were some toilets at the Marina Barrage near the car park, but from the car park to the start line, it was a pretty long walk and there were no toilets around. I didn't really see any. So I would suggest that the future organizers should add some toilets nearer the start line, as runners definitely need to relieve themselves. And another point was that after finishing the run, the race carnival area was actually at the top of the Marina Barrage. So apparently there were some pretty nice booths there, like serving free samples as well as games that runners could play after the race. However, I completely missed this and I left the area without realizing that there was a big race carnival up there because I didn't know about it. Like usually most races don't really have a carnival at the top of the barrage. There's usually not much there. I only found out about it after I left the race site. So perhaps there could have been more publicity about this, or else maybe the organizers could have had the carnival at a separate area, like whereby runners could have seen it more easily.
Yup, so based on the pictures that I saw afterwards, it was apparently a pretty huge carnival, but there were a lot of people. The finisher medal and tee were pretty awesome. Let me show you.
So I am actually wearing the finisher t-shirt now, and as you can see, this is what the front of the t-shirt looks like.
And this is the back of the t-shirt.
Okay, besides the race t-shirt, they also gave us a pretty big race medal.
Here is a closer up view of the race medal. It's beautiful. The race medal together with my running bib.
So overall, it was definitely a pleasant run, with the exception of the lack of toilets, and the race carnival could have been more prominent. So other than that, it was good.
Let's check out a few short snippets of the race area before I head off. As you can see, everybody looks pretty exhausted and in high spirits, happy about their achievements. Yup, stretching those muscles is important after a half. On the way back to Garden by the Bay MRT.
This is Chris Chu from chrischu.com signing out. If you are happy with what you saw, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. And if you want a more in-depth review of Lazada Run, please check out my blog at www.chrischu.com.